All right, listen up, because I'm about to drop some serious truth bombs today, and you need to hear this. Steve Jobs, a legend, right? He said, "The ones who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do." And I'm looking at you right now thinking, are you one of them? Or are you still stuck in that soul-crushing commute, that dead-end job dreaming about someday? Because someday is a disease that will take your dreams to the grave with you. While most people are just going through the motions, complaining about Monday and living for Friday, there's a whole other world out there. I'm talking about a 22-year-old, probably younger than some of your kids, absolutely crushing it, scaling her e-commerce store to $50,000 a month. A dad, maybe just like your neighbor, running a six-figure marketing agency from his damn garage, probably in his pajamas. You think they're special? You think they got some secret handshake or a lucky charm? Bullsh*T. They're not smarter than you. They're not more gifted, they just woke up. They decided to stop being a spectator in their own life and got in the F***C King game. They tapped into something I call the entrepreneur's code. A mindset, a strategy, a relentless F***key King drive. And today, right here, right now, I, Asha Belnavis, am breaking down that exact code for you. No fluff, no BS, just actionable ** you can use to start building your own empire in 2025. So, are you ready to stop dreaming and start doing? Let's go. Alright, let's get one thing crystal F*** King clear right off the bat. Entrepreneurship, the real kind, the kind that builds empires and changes lives, isn't about having the next big idea. Ideas are cheap, man. Everyone's got ideas. Your grandma's got ideas. The dude who makes your coffee has ideas. What separates the dreamers from the doers, the wannabes from the winners, is one thing and one thing only: execution. It's about rolling up your sleeves, getting your hands dirty, and actually Key King doing the work. Stop talking about it, stop researching it to death, and start building. That's the first most crucial piece of the code. You see, there's a fundamental difference in how employees and entrepreneurs view the world. An employee walks into a job and asks, "How much will I get paid for my time? What are my benefits? When's my next raise?" They're trading hours for dollars, a finite game. But an entrepreneur, we ask a completely different question. How many problems can I solve? How much value can I create in the marketplace? One mindset pays you until Friday, maybe with a tiny bump once a year if you're lucky. The other mindset, the problem-solving value creation mindset that pays you for life, it builds assets, it builds freedom, it builds your goddamn legacy. Stop waiting for permission and start King doing. Now, let's talk about one of the most explosive opportunities out there right now, digital products. I want you to meet Sarah. Sarah loved knitting, right? A hobby. Most people would just knit a scarf for their aunt and call it a day. But Sarah was different. She took that passion, that skill, and created a simple 17-page PDF pattern, just a digital file. And now, she's pulling in $8,000 a month, 8 King K. And the best part, she's doing it while traveling across Asia, living life on her own terms. This isn't a fantasy. This is the power of leveraging your knowledge in the digital age. Think about it. With digital products, your inventory is infinite. Your overhead is practically zero once it's created. You build it once, and you can sell it 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times while you sleep, while you're on vacation, while you're figuring out your next big move. This is about turning your expertise, your hobbies, your unique insights, things you probably take for granted, into actual recurring revenue streams. Stop thinking your knowledge isn't valuable. Chapter 3. Service Empires, from freelance hustle to agency boss. All right, maybe digital products aren't your immediate jam. Maybe you've got skills you can offer directly. Let's talk about service businesses, because the path from solo freelancer to agency owner is more straightforward than you think. I want you to picture David. David started out on Fiverr, that massive freelance marketplace, charging a measly $20 for logos. $20? Most people would scoff at that. But David wasn't just trading time for chump change. He was learning, he was building a portfolio, he was getting reps in. Fast forward 18 months, 18. That same David? He's now running a $30,000 a month design agency, from $20 logos to a $30K powerhouse. That's the trajectory I'm talking about. The beauty of a service business is that you can often start with skills you already possess. Are you a good writer, a whiz with social media? Can you edit videos, design websites, manage bookkeeping, offer coaching? These are all high-demand services that businesses and individuals are crying out for. Chapter 4. E-commerce tsunami, ride the wave to 7 figures. Let's shift gears to another behemoth of opportunity: e-commerce. Physical products, baby. I'm talking about finding something, branding it, and selling it online to a global audience. Get this. There's a 19-year-old kid, probably still figuring out what they want for dinner, who found a simple $5 product on AliExpress. $5. They didn't invent it, they didn't manufacture it. They found it, they put their own spin on it with some smart branding and started selling it for $47. And now, that kid is doing 7 figures. Let that sink in. From a $5 widget to a multi-million-dollar business. The internet has leveled the playing field like never before. The core of e-commerce, when you strip away all the noise, is pretty simple. Find a product people want, source it effectively, create a compelling brand around it, and then market the hell out of it. It's about understanding trends, understanding consumer psychology, and understanding the platforms that can get your product in front of millions of eyeballs. People are buying stuff online 24/7 from every corner of the globe. The question isn't whether there's an opportunity, the question is whether you're going to F***C King seize it. This isn't just for big corporations anymore, it's for anyone with hustle and a Wi-Fi connection. Chapter 5, The Real Talk, Surviving the Entrepreneurial Gauntlet. Alright, I've been hyping you up, showing you the possibilities, and I mean every F***C King word of it. But I also got to give you the real talk, the stuff most gurus conveniently leave out. Here's the unvarnished truth. This journey is hard, especially those first few months, let's say months 3 to 6. That's the proving ground. That's when the initial excitement wears off. The quick wins might dry up, and the sheer weight of what you're trying to build can feel overwhelming. You'll question everything. Your idea, your abilities, your sanity. You'll stare at the ceiling at 3 a.m. wondering if you made a colossal mistake. And you know what? That's F***King normal. Every single successful entrepreneur you admire has been through that valley of despair. Every single one. Feeling doubt, feeling fear, feeling like you want to quit. That doesn't mean you're not cut out for this. It means you're human. Your empire starts now. Stop dreaming, start F***King doing. Look, at the end of the day, all the strategies, all the tactics, all the blueprints in the world don't mean T if you don't have the heart, the hunger, the unshakable belief in yourself. The legendary Gary Vaynerchuk himself said it best. Skills are cheap, passion is priceless. You can learn skills, you can hire skills. But that fire in your belly, that relentless drive to build something meaningful, to solve problems, to create your own destiny, that comes from within. And that, my friends, is what will separate you from the pack. So, what's your move? Are you going to let this just be another motivational video you watch and forget by tomorrow? Or are you going to take F***ing action? Here's what I want you to do right now. First, I want you to drop a comment below. Tell me what path is calling to you. Hit number 1 if you're fired up about digital products, number 2 if a service business is your game, or number 3 if you're ready to dive into e-commerce. Let's see where your heads are at. The world doesn't need more dreamers, it needs more doers. So grab that idea, take the leap, and build something that outlives you. Because empires aren't built in comfort zones, they're built by people like you who dared to begin. Now go make your mark. The clock's ticking.